Just hours away from what could be a trickle-down effect at the car lots and repair shops if employees at 3 of the country's biggest automakers go on strike at midnight.
Of course, the pandemic already put a strain on the car parts supply chain. Brett Brooks now gets the perspective from a local business owner who is watching closely in Creve Coeur. Brett.
Amber and Tyler, this potential strike may affect many drivers in our area depending on how long it takes if they do walk off the job tonight at midnight.
If a strike happens, it's going to intensify that to levels that are, I'm trying to sink it into my head of being incomprehensible how bad it could get.
For Adolph Walters, the United Auto Workers strike could be a real problem at his repair shop that's been open since the 40s.
Every day I beg for parts on this phone, and getting them is harder every year, it seems.
The strike will affect these top 3 major automakers.
Ford, your Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, and Chevrolet, General Motors, those are all your vehicles that are into that big 3. So it's quite a large umbrella that covers that.
The guy who came from Ford, can you talk about what he said to you?
He's worried about his job as a delivery driver if they go on strike, because if they don't get parts, I can't get parts.
Just one example of that backlog is this 2018 Ford Escape. Walters tells us it needs a new shutter that allows air to flow in through the coolant. But he says currently right now, he's the 2,000th person in line before this car can get one. In his latest YouTube address to the union on Wednesday, the UAW president says the union is going to put up a fight.
The UAW doesn't back down from a fight. We're willing to do what's necessary to win justice. They pretend that the sky will fall if we get our fair share of the $250 billion the Big 3 has made over the past decade.
And for drivers, this could be bad news.
If you're looking for a car, you're going to see a price inflation that way. If you have a vehicle, you can see where your car is going to be down for a lot longer period of time because we can't get parts.
Now, the UAW has around $800 million in strike pay ready for the members to receive about $500 a week. According to Goldman Sachs, if a strike does happen, General Motors and Ford could lose close to $3 billion every week. And if fewer cars are produced, inventory would dry up and could push the cost of those cars even higher.